this one, we have that one, we have these in every color. Did you just run out of this? Then you should stock up on another. Add a few more to your cart, cause it's buy one, get one free. Shop small biz and you'll be happy. Yes, it's retail therapy.
We've all got demons, but I got a feeling yours and mine might get along. Oh, cause here in the darkness, I can see where your heart is, cause your love left the light on. If we put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. For all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. Ooh, so you got time for me too. 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 Closing the curtains, so tell me you're certain this is what you're looking for. Got your hands on my body, and there might not be anything I'm wanting more. Oh, we can put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. Ooh. Oh, for all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. Ooh, so you got time for me too. 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 Together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that I need is you. Yeah, you. You're the miracle I've been wishing I would collide into. Oh, for all of my life, been saving all of my time for you. So you got time for me too. 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 So you got time for me too.
You think I'm an angel, honey, but I ain't that innocent.
All right, pal. So we're a month away until we get to the studio show.
Yes, that's right. In studio, September the 6th.
That's right.
The kickstart, and it's going to be real guests, obviously real guests, sitting on our new couches, and it's going to be a fun new transition.
And so this week we were in the next stage, a couple things like the fun stuff, ordering some of the equipment and playing with that, but then the not so fun stuff, hanging up curtain rods. And someone explained to me what was that like, and I go, well, on our show we're positive, we're joking around, bubbly, and all that. The opposite with the curtain rods. A lot of cursing.
You know what? This old this building that we're in, the Broadway Plaza. Used to be obviously an old movie theater, so I think we got to drill through some of the walls that were old.
Look at my thumb.
Movie. There you go.
I hammered my thumb.
Did you burn it?
No, I hammered it.
trying to get through the concrete, but they all got in, and yeah, we're awaiting curtains. Can't do that until we get our carpets put in, and then after the carpets are in, we're going to get set for a grand opening and all sorts of fun stuff here.
Yeah, people being, but yeah, so that was the tough part because the ceilings are pretty high here, right?
Yeah, they're pretty tall. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a tall
right.
dude, and I'm on the the third second to last rung on a ladder just to hit to the top of those the trims there. But thankfully we're as they say, the light at the end of the tunnel is coming up. And again, September 6th, tune in. We're gonna be live from our studios. People ask, are these the studios? No, these are our offices.
Yeah, these are our offices. Oh, and this is the last show for me until next Sunday. You're with Jamie Roach the next two shows.
I've got Jamie Roach on Tuesday and Thursday, so he's going to be pushing the buttons with me, and should be some fun. So make sure you tune in for that. Throw us some curveballs. We'll see what trouble we can get in. We'll be like, Klomp, we did something. We'll phone you when you're live. Motley Crew, you're gonna get the buzz, the notification going.
Bugging me. This is my first few days off since Christmas. There's Terry. She doesn't want me to be.
Hi,
bugged.
Terry. She's doing the wave there.
Yeah, she's doing the wave. But okay, yeah, we're looking forward to that. But tonight, something amazing. Colleen Landers is awesome, right?
She is awesome. She is the one that is spearheading Sports for Kids Timmins, has been for for the entire existence of myself in this city. I think she's been at the helm every single year. And again, it's a lot of hard work. It's not easy, getting your little one signed up for organized sports. And again, this is a program to help aid, families with, that type of, assistance.
There it is. All right. You ready to bring Colleen on?
Let's bring her in, and we're going to chat Sports for Kids Timmins.
How you doing, Colleen?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Yeah, that's right. Now, Colleen, everyone's been outside enjoying the sun and enjoying our couple months of summer. I can tell Colleen's been wearing sunscreen, unlike you, Mark, because you're burnt. And Colleen has a nice summer
crisp. Yeah. She takes care of the skin, and of course, talking about summer, their summer has come to an end. It's we're getting set to get into the fall transition. Colleen, Sports for Kids Timmins reopens its doors Tuesday.
Yeah, we've been closed for 8 weeks, and we opened on this Tuesday for fall and winter registration. So we're only opened until September 18th for 2022 because most of the sports already start or register by that date. So we've already given out 22,000 of our 35,000.
Oh, wow.
And we have given out 66 applicants and 92 vouchers for that amount. So we're hoping that people will either email or call and put their applications in, like for bowling, hockey. Hockey registrations have already started. There's indoor soccer. There's multiple sports that they can still register for. So we're just hoping that people will get their applications done. And we are doing a lot online. So many people have difficulty getting in to the office. So if they email us, we can arrange a phone call, and Carrie can, our office coordinator can do the application over the phone and by email. So over COVID, we had to become a little inventive, which was a positive thing because for some people getting into the office, because we're only open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 2. So it was restricted for some people. So this has been a positive change in some aspects. But we're hoping people will get those applications in because of the fact that we closed September 18th for 2022. We open November 18th for 2023.
Oh, wow.
And it's because of the fact that the winter sports, or sports that start like skiing, downhill and cross country, those registrations happen in December. along with sports that start in January, the registration's in December. So we kind of have a fluctuating year. So we close one year, do all the stats, reopen all the data, and then start up again in November for 2023. So yeah.
Oh wow.
So for folks that aren't aware, and I know we've chatted about this on the show before, essentially, Sports for Kids Timmins is a program that helps subsidize the cost of sports for lower income families. Am I snapshotting that correctly?
You are. We are a charity, just so people know
Okay.
that we are a charity. We give out charitable receipts for anybody who would like to donate. All the money is raised locally. We get no government money or grant money. And yeah, the thresholds are one child 35,000 gross, two children 39,000, three children 44,000, and four or more 48,000. And each child can get $350 per physical year for sport. Now, some sports take it all, like dance or hockey.
Okay. Right.
But if you do swimming, if you do swimming and soccer, you can do two. But the maximum per year is $350. And the thresholds were raised 2 years ago. We felt that we needed to have them a little higher. And so the board made that decision so that we could help more people. We wish we could help a lot more people, but we give out about $35,000 a year, and we have to raise that in order to maintain our charitable status. So yeah.
Exactly. So how would one go about applying for the funding? I assume that the starting point is the information's on the Facebook page or the website, but I assume there's an application process for the family to complete first.
Yeah, there is. So our website is www.sportsforkidstimmins.com, and on there's an application. So this application can be downloaded. It's in Word. And people can fill out the application. The inside of it has you need name, birth date, what sport you want. And then what they can do is they can take a picture of the inside of it. But some people don't have email, but we've worked around some aspects. And then they have to send financials in order to prove that they are within those income rates. So we asked for the 2021 notice of assessment, line 15,000, which is the gross income.
Okay.
And then we ask for a pay stub or a social assistance stub from the month before. So if it goes directly in your bank account, then all you need to do is circle it and take a picture of it again.
Okay.
Or if they have a pay stub, they can take a picture of it. And then what we do is sometimes you may have been over in 2021. And it's trying to be fair to people. Your income may change. And we have a lot of people who may have been over our growth last year, but due to COVID, due to maybe, going on, UI or becoming a student, they change. So we look at both and that way then to be fair to people, that's how we do it. Now, there are special situations that, people may have a special situation, and I have the authority to go ahead and approve those as a one-time option, and I've done that on special occasions. So, but we want to help as many children as we can. We've given out since we started in 2001 $750,000.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, we're at a little over that now. And what we do is we keep data. So we keep data in regards to how many females and males. We have pie charts that we have. We keep data on income thresholds. And we keep data on the sports, how many for each sport, and have pie charts. And at the end of every year, and on our website, you can see the 2021 progress report that has all the pie charts. We try to be very transparent. And that's important to all of us on the board. And our books each year are reviewed. It has a review engagement and given to the government to maintain our charitable status. So we we raise funds. People can donate. Anything $20 or over gets a charitable receipt. We have some people who will sponsor a child at $350. We have businesses that give us more than that, and we thank them. Without our supporters, we could not continue to exist. We have very little overhead. We pay rent for our office at the Sportsplex. We pay our telephone bill, and we pay our staff member 2 days a week, 10 hours. And we pay the accountant to do our books, and we have to pay insurance for our board. And those are the major overheads that we have. Everything else I get donated.
There's the phone right there.
They're calling to register right now, Colleen.
Hello, Colleen. I see you on the show.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's okay.
They're calling up, maybe asking for some of the sports up for grabs. You got hockey, martial arts, bowling, and what else they're calling?
Pardon?
What sports for the registrations that are coming up here for the fall? You've got hockey, martial arts, and bowling. Any other sports come to mind?
There's swimming. Trying to think of what else. Dance is already closed. And there's figure skating that is taking registrations. So and all of that they can find on our website under sports contacts.
Okay.
I think it's the only one-stop shop. We keep a database not only for applicants, but also for people who are in Timmins. We get lots of calls from new people who arrive thinking they can register their sports with us, which I say, we can't take that on. If we had a grant and we had somebody full-time, we probably could, but we can't do that. They can see them all. And all the contact numbers are there, the emails are there, the prices are there. Each year we have new agreements so that we keep it up to date. So they can go on there and see what's available, and they can always call. I know sometimes they'll fill out the application, send the finance in, and sometimes we do some sort of guidance into saying, well, okay, can the child swim? If they've never done anything, maybe that's a life skill. Maybe that's what you'd like to do. We've had people who did hockey before and have changed to downhill skiing, during the COVID time. So those are, I'm on a meeting.
You're talking to David. What are you doing?
She's at a meeting. There she goes. Someone's running recording.
That's okay.
Yeah, so that's what they can do. They can do any of those things, they can, like the seasons, like you can do bowling for a full year, or you can do martial arts for a full year, or you can do it, proportioned. So there's lots of things that happen. But for some, you can only register, like for downhill skiing, they don't open registration until the beginning of December, and it's a very short window. Dance, they do it over the summer, so people have to get in early. So they have to understand the rules, and we'll guide them. Carrie is excellent. And if they phone in the evening or etc., I check the emails in the evening and on the opposite days. So if it's like I did 6 applications over the last 8 weeks because they wanted to get into dance and they wanted to get into something that wouldn't do it. So we try to accommodate the best we possibly can.
So we have a 2 comments I want to post, and both is equally as important. So Joanne says, Colleen, hats off to you. Yes. And I'm going to put, and your team for all the work that you do, 1,000% amazing. And I'm actually 3 now. You guys do amazing work.
Amazing work. And they do.
Justine, such an amazing program. And then, so those were the 3. A couple more came in, and then Joanne makes a good point here. Wish we had this when my kids were little. Live paycheck to paycheck, and that's right. It's
makes a difference.
we had the figure skating and not, pardon me, the ringette group on the other day, and we talked about how awesome it is for kids to be part of, you know, ringette, the bonding, the friendships, the fun for the parents. But there's a cost. There's a cost with all of this, and not every family's in the privileged position to be able to afford these recreational sports. And I think it's amazing that you're helping some families realize this dream. You're making a big impact on people, a real big impact, and
Huge impact.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I do it. I could tell you stories about how we change children's lives. And, you know, all you need is one of those a year, and all the work you do is
Makes it worthwhile.
It really does. And it makes the child feel part of a program. Sports teach the child not only the sport, but as you said, it teaches them, you know, how to play in a group. It teaches them that you don't win all the time. You know, life is life skills. It teaches you many life skills, and it keeps the child active and healthy. You know, and that's our motto. You know, be active, healthy, and happy. That's you know, that's our motto, and we are very proud that 95 cents of every dollar that's donated goes to a child.
That's amazing.
And that's, you know, if you look at a lot of charities or a lot of not-for-profits, not too many can be that proud of that. And that's why we want people to understand that, you know, when they donate, even businesses, you know, we have a sponsors page where all the logos are. We say thank you. You know, we send them thank you letters. They get, if it's in kind or if it's dollar, they get a charitable receipt. You know, so it's important to us as a board, and I'm not alone here. I mean, you know, we have an active board, and our coordinator, Carrie Sullivan, you know, she does a fantastic job. And, you know, so I think that, as you say, we're a team, and we have made a difference in almost 3,000 children's lives since we started in 2001. You know, and I think that that's important because I know my children played sport, and I know that it is different. So I see from Selena, she has said Carrie is awesome, and I think that she has dealt with Carrie. So yeah, you know, and we give back to our partners. So on August 29th, we are going to have a Welcome to Sports Night. We haven't been able to have it since 2019 due to COVID. And the thing is that all of our partners get a free table. It's like a Welcome to Timmins night at the Sportsplex Arena, and it's from 4:30 to 7:30. And each of them will come, they'll demonstrate their sport, or they'll have children there that have done the sport. They can even try some of the sports. And we have 20 different ones. And I was able to get from our sponsors, and there's a thank you poster on the Facebook page. We are going to give the first 200 children between the ages of 4 and 18 a bag. So I got sling bags from OPG, and they're full. You know, so for me, I think that this is our way of giving back. Kins and Klomp are going to be there live.
Yes, we are.
Very much for that. And the Dare program is going to be there. We've invited them. So, you know, people can come, it's free. You know, you come and you can go around. We've had children who have come with their parents or their grandparent and didn't know what sport they wanted. And our office will be open that evening so that you can come, bring your financials. You can go down and see Carrie and fill out an application once you decide what sport you want. So some children don't know. You know, we have a partnership with Ringette. Ringette is also another sport that you can register for the fall. So as I say, we're very fortunate that the city is a partner and has given us the Sportsplex at no cost. And so please come, even if you're not an applicant, come and see what's available.
Come and check it out.
Community, you know, because there's lots. The mayor's coming, Charlie Angus is coming, and so is George Fury. So you will be able to see any of them and have questions. They're going to be there between 5 and 5:30. So I think that it's our way of saying thank you back to these organizations because we have a partnership with them. That's our way of saying thank you to them.
That's
Sounds
awesome.
like a big night.
And Selena, yes, it is August the 29th.
Yeah, it's a Monday from 4:30 to 7:30.
There we go. Yes, that is super exciting. And the other point of it, it's the financial pressure on the parents. Like everything in life has gone up so drastically. It's
everything's inflated.
you start to
Yeah,
think like, how could people even make like if you're living check to check before, it's even more difficult now. Then there's the other piece. If the parents are not in a financial position to get their kids in any sports, they go to school and all the other kids are talking about hockey, swimming, baseball, dancing, and they really feel left out. And now you're giving kids an opportunity to experience that. And to me, that's amazing. Every kid deserves the opportunity to find something that they're passionate about. And if it's a sport, that's great. And I think that's very cool.
Yeah. And
I have a question. Oh, go ahead, Colleen. Yeah.
Oh no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, I have a question I didn't get to ask you last time. So there's sports for Kids Timmins, obviously in Timmins. So is this a group that was created locally, or is there other sports for kids groups across the province, across the country, or is this a local initiative?
No, it's local. Now we were Kids
Oh.
Sport. We were the first chapter of Kids Sport in Ontario, which is a national organization. It ran on the same aspect. The thing is that we discovered that there were things that we couldn't do. We couldn't take on dance. There was restriction on the income thresholds. There were other restrictions in regards to we had to give some money to the office. They wanted to do the receipts. And for some of our businesses, they want to know that everything's local. So we as a board made the decision that we were going to be an entity, local entity, controlled local by our board. So you see our logo. Terry and I designed the logo. It had to be other colors than what Kids Sport was. And the board approved it. The logo is on my shirt, and it is Sports for Kids. It's two children that are happy and happy, active, and happy, active. Sorry, I said it earlier, but can't remember it now. It's staying active, healthy, and happy is our motto.
Very excellent.
So we have approached some organizations like we're very lucky. Typo Press does all of our printing. That's their contribution to us. So they do our applications for us. If we have anything that we need in that aspect, they do that. So it's an in kind. But those are the things that would be more overhead. So that gives us more money to help the children. We have a board of 9 and we meet. Our meetings are, everything is shared with the board. Financials is shared. Everything is very transparent. And that way then they have a say. We are fortunate enough that we raise our money through a letter writing campaign in January that goes out. And we also have people who do in memoriams. We've had someone like Pat Picard, who was one of our first people who came on board with us when we started way back in 2001, the dance studio. And Pat believed in our program. And, so when she passed, her family and her, we were the charity of choice. Well, that was $3,000 that was raised. So it's something to think about, if you want the money to stay local and to be a live donation. And that's the way I look at it. It's a live donation. A child will benefit and the money will go to the child. And that's why we are local. We are an entity on ourselves. And our charitable number is under Sports for Kids Timmins. So.
Excellent. It's still time to get applications in, at sportsforkidstimmins.com. Again, the fall sports, some of them hockey, martial arts, bowling. All you need is an email. You can email Colleen right now, sportsforkidstimmins@gmail.com, and get yourself in for some fall sports. And, the Welcome to Timmins Sports Night, it doesn't get any better than that, because nothing beats hands-on. Someone might be a little iffy when it comes to a sport, but seeing everything on display, it kind of paints the picture better for people who might be out in left field when it comes to a sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said, I'm hoping that people will apply. And just remember the income thresholds, and as I said, we wish we could help more people, and go from there. We also have a golf tournament. We had the Lever Sullivan this year, where we had sponsors for the T blocks, and we raised money that way. And Dr. Cause gives us a free membership for the following year. We sell tickets on that, and we usually make whatever the membership is worth. So again, that's an in-kind donation. So there's all kinds of things that you can do to help us in some way, and we can help then the children that need our help.
Joanne makes a comment. So she's referring to our last show when we were chatting with the Ringette group, but there was a business person the other day saying if anyone needed a sponsor, he would sponsor. Do you remember who it was, Jamie and Mark? And I think that was Yard to Yard Care. Am I right there, Kinsman?
Yard, lawn care.
We can go back. Yeah, Yard to Yard Lawn Care. What was the fellow's name? And go back and look at the comments. But anyways, that was a local business looking to give back to helping out a sports organization. Oh, Joanne confirmed it. Yeah.
Yes,
I believe it's Yard to Yard Care, right, Mark?
Yard to Yard Care.
Yeah, okay. So we can always send him a letter.
Yeah. So
that he wants to sponsor.
A lot of. And the best thing about it, when you look at local sports sponsorship, it always comes from these, I call them small businesses. Some aren't small business, but it's rarely from the big corporations. It's from the local businesses, organizations in the community.
Pop shops.
Yeah, that's right.
The ones who appreciate, they know all the hard work that goes into a local small business, and it's nice to see that these places, like to give back. And if it wasn't for the people giving back, none of these, 3,000 plus kids, they wouldn't be, playing organized sport.
We're very fortunate. The mines have been very good to us. They have been. The mines have been very, very good to us, and we thank them. We thank all our sponsors. Some people say, well, it's only $20. Well, you multiply $20 so many times, and it's a child.
Yeah.
So we appreciate any money we get. I mean, we had a young girl who had a birthday party. Her picture's on our website. I think she was turning 10, and she decided she did not want to have gifts, but she wanted to give to Sports for Kids because she realized that one of the children on her team had been sponsored, and she sponsored a child from the gifts from a birthday party. I mean, it was awesome. When she came to the house, I just thought, wow, that's such a big heart. And so I said, so we put a picture on our website, because to me, that's an awesome opportunity, for somebody to think about that. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to August the 29th. I want to try out every sport there, and we're going to find one Mark's good at too. I don't know which one it is, but
I'm going to say hockey. Bowling. Bowling's going to be good. Martial arts, though, that's not. Is construction a sport? Hanging curtain.
He's not good at that. No.
Painting. Decor.
Yeah, we also have curling. So there is a children's curling program, and they're going to be there with miniature curling stones, so kids can try that. So.
Yep. So we'll definitely wakeboard.
Asking about if it's wakeboard. No, it's we don't have an agreement with that with the wakeboard. It has to be an organized sport that is coached. That's part of the requirements.
But dance is covered. You had mentioned that.
Dance is covered, gymnastics is covered. We have about 30 different sports that you can find on our website. Everybody thought that all we did was hockey
Yeah,
because
right.
what we did is in 2000, we helped host the provincial AAA championships. And so the board, we ran it, and the money from that we raised $85,000, and that is how we launched our
geez.
first Kids Sport chapter. Back then, and there's only two of us left. Anne McDonald and myself are two of the founders, and we still are on the board. So
There you go. And Mark, did you know this, that Colleen was recognized for a pretty prestigious award just a while back? Did you know that, Kinsman?
I knew that, and it's nice to have that accolade, Colleen. What tell us about the big award, the big fanfare. Your pictures were plastered all over the place.
Well, I volunteer a lot. I believe in volunteerism. I think you give back to your community and you give back. And I'm a registered nurse, and I've sat on the Canadian Standards for Healthcare. That's writing standards to ensure that patients are protected, and so are staff. So I've been on the standards for 21 years. I was nominated in 2005. I won an award for my contribution, which is an award of merit. And this year, I was not aware. I was nominated by my peers, and there were 18 or 20 applications from across Canada, and I was chosen. When I got the call, I was just astounded. Never in my life did I ever think I would win the John Jenkins Award. It's a beautiful award. There's only one given out every year for volunteers on the Canadian Standards from across Canada. So
Isn't that awesome?
quite a prestigious award. And
that is a prestigious award.
Very happy about that. Yeah.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah. You don't do it for I don't. I don't do it for the accolades or whatever. I do it because to me, if you can change healthcare, and we write standards, some of our standards in Canada for healthcare are some of the best standards in the world. And to me, you need to improve those in order to protect the patients and the staff that work there. So that's
wow. Listen,
lots of hours, but yeah.
There's many professions I like to brag about, but our teachers and our healthcare workers, superstars. I feel whatever they're paying them is not enough. And especially in the last couple of years, God bless those two groups, because one, I found out how about I already appreciated teachers, but then when my son was at home and I had to teach him, I really appreciated
you
teachers.
really appreciate it, and you figure
and then
out
our health
teachers get the LCBO cards at the end of the year for gifts.
Yeah, and then our healthcare workers.
You find out pretty quick.
Yeah, it's been very difficult for both professions, really.
Yeah, they're amazing.
COVID has been very, very, very stressful, and for teachers, the online, offline, you don't pivot like that. It's a different type of learning, and even for the children, the last 2 years have been very difficult on both of those professions, and I thank them. I don't work at the hospital anymore. I'm retired, but like I say, long hours, wearing, the PPE. Paramedics is another one. Yes, anybody in the healthcare field. There are other people in the healthcare field, X-ray technicians, and respiratory technologists, and all of those. Anybody
PSWs.
in professions, but
PSWs.
PSWs are a huge part of our amazing.
For sure.
That's another group I don't think gets paid enough for the care that they provide. And I know, personally, when my mom battled Parkinson's for close to 15 years, and she had amazing PSWs, amazing. They made the world of difference. So, and then I asked them how much they got paid. I'm like, oh, they deserve way more for the value they're bringing to our family. But all healthcare workers and teachers, they're the backbone in my mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe one day we'll win an award, Kinsman. Who knows?
Yeah, never know.
Who
Gotta
knows?
keep raising the bar somehow, or just keep plugging away, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Just
you know, Mark Kinsman sits on our board, and we're
I
very
do,
happy to
yeah.
have him. He came on board as our media person, and we are very, very happy to have him. And I thank both of you for allowing me to be on the show, and also for you volunteering for a sports night. I know that those are the kind of things. The media has been very good to us. We try to say thank you as often as we can to anyone who assists our program, because without them, we could not run our programs. So we thank you.
We're willing to help out anytime in any way. And Colleen, if Mark goes to a board meeting and he's telling terrible jokes, you let me know and I'll tell him to settle, because sometimes he gets into these real bad puns and that. I'm like, come on, Kinsman, focus. I focus.
You get that stare from Louis Clause's on the board as well. He's sitting there behind his behind the iPad, giving you the stare. Okay, do you see that joke? Right? But it's a great team. Again, everybody on the board. We hold those meetings. Next meeting's coming up very soon. In fact, in I guess September.
Yep.
Is the next one in line. And again, a great organization, 3,000 plus people, get to play organized sport who, without the program would not be able to, lace it up, do martial arts, play in organized sport. And again, it's all thanks to the hard work from Sports for Kids Timmins.
Yeah, they are. All right. Colleen's real busy, Kinsman. I always say our guests can't keep them too young.
Can't keep them too long. And
can't keep yapping to us all. We'll talk with Colleen the 1 a.m.
Well, we're going to see her on the 29th anyway for Welcome to Timmins Sports Night.
So
can't wait for that.
Yeah, we hope that the public will come and support it. You don't have to stay long. I mean, we've shortened it because people usually come, between 4:30 and 7:30. So we've shortened the time. And like I said, and we thank our organizations who are going to be there. Some of them, it didn't work out, but a lot of them will be there. So and like I say, we want people to go to our website, look at the sports we offer. There is a guidance as to what you need to provide, and if you have any problems at all, email or call. There is a message machine on, and we will get back to you. So and help you in any way. If you have to come, into the office, we can arrange that, when Carrie's in the office. So we don't want any child not to be able to play who qualifies, because it's difficult to do. We will walk you step by step in the application process.
All right.
Good. Awesome. Keep up the good work, Colleen. We'll see you later this month.
Okay. Thanks again
right.
for having me
Bye,
on.
Colleen.
I appreciate that. Thanks. Okay.
She's amazing, Kinsman.
Awesome organization. Again, Sports for Kids Timmins. There she is. That's why she picks up the awards, because they do amazing work. And of course, always giving back to the community. And again, just a quick reminder that the fall registration's open on Tuesday. And again, sportsforkidstimmins.com. You can go to the website, and keep in mind, if you want to give back, give a charitable donation, 95 cents of every dollar. I'm still blown away from that number. 95 cents of every dollar goes right back to the program right here in the city and surrounding area.
All right, pal. You ready to thank the sponsors?
Let's thank the sponsors. As you heard it from Colleen, without the sponsors, shows like this just don't happen in organizations. So again, big kudos to them. So let's give them some thanks. And a shout out to Hillbilly Customs, 705-372-8190. You can book your weekend bundle today. $30 includes a quarter quart of firewood and 1 dozen farm fresh eggs. In fact, talking to Pat and Mona today, they have 20 dozen of farm eggs to give away. 20 dozen. So if you're looking for $4 dozens or that $30 bundle, give them a call, 705-372-8190, and you can arrange for pickup in Melrose. And this is happening tomorrow. It's a big 25th years in business anniversary for RNS Vision Center. Roger and Sherry, they want you to come on by. The Knights of Columbus have a charity barbecue from noon to 5 tomorrow. They're going to have some draws throughout the day. How about this door prize of a pair of Costa sunglasses? And we'll also have some cupcakes for you as well. So wishing Roger and Sherry a happy 25th tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. And Cinema 6, Cheap Tuesdays. It's always coming up. People mark this one off on the calendar. And again, if you're looking to see movies, some people see multiple movies on cheap night. $10 seats at imaginecinemas.com. And take a selfie with this guy. This is the big week here. The Mini Putt Fun hashtag is going to yield a lot of entries into the Tournament of Fun, which happens this coming Saturday, August 13th. $10 to play. And again, prizes every week just for the hashtag. But there's going to be some big prizes on Saturday. And we'll see you down there at the Mini Putt and batting cages for that one. And Dare Timmins teaming up with the Timmins Public Library. Another reading session coming up on August the 16th for both French and English, ages 5 to 12. And the sessions start at 3 p.m.
Yeah, and I got some big news we're going to post tomorrow, but I can share a little bit of right now. On the 19th, they're going to be having a family day in the park, Dare Timmins, free for, kids and families. We're going to be posting information about that. That is their big August event, pal.
Big August event, and yes, we'll be a part of it. And how about this week, Urban Park, you know what, thumbs up to the Downtown Timmins, Urban Park and the BIA and the Urban Park ambassadors. Look at the fun that they've been providing week in and week out, and it gets better this week. Wednesday, there's a double header happening. They've got free children's activities for the Urban Park Music Week, and they also have Downtown Timmins Has Talent. Also Wednesday between 10 and 2. So come on down. Actually, that one, Timmins Got Talents between 1 and 2. Pardon me. In Midtown Bowl, the new Epic updates are now available. You can go check out Nat Gamache Berry and her team and get yourself an alley. Book an alley right now. Open 12 to 9 weekdays. Open till midnight Friday and Saturday. They've got the birthday parties. You can get a birthday party for up to 6 bowlers for $99. They also have the family special. $50 gets you about an hour of bowling time. Glow in the dark rock and bowl and league bowling for ages 3 to 93. Book an alley today at Midtown Bowl. In DAP Cleaning Solutions, big shout out to Andrew N. and her team. They are the cleaners and the kings and queens of the cleans. When it comes to residential, commercial cleaning, excellence guaranteed. Cleaning service, carpet cleaner, janitorial service, stripping and waxing floors, windows, any job that you need sanitized, inquire today. Free quotes, 705-465-3500. And again, book your carpet cleaning for your strip and wax jobs today for your commercial units. In V&M Renovations, looking for that reno, well, Justin and Max and his team, they've got you covered. Ceramic and porcelain tiles, doors and windows, drywall and plastering, laminate and vinyl flooring, kitchens, bathrooms, bedrooms, gates, fences, you name it, garage doors, and they even have a mini excavator. Send your quotes for a free quote to vmrenovations@outlook.com. Send your projects and give them a call, 705-372-3832 today. In Jackpot City, Timmins, 9 a.m. till 2, they are open for you. Progressive jackpots, tap ticks, gaming rooms, bingo, Vegas-style games, and now fully licensed at 251 First Avenue in Timmins. And just like we gave away last week for a VIP bingo night, we're going to be doing that again in September. And fresh bread is just one of the many items that you can find at Plant-Based Marché, 175 3rd Avenue in Timmins. And of course, you can get yourself some plant-based pizzas, which operate during their pizza oven patios, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays at 175 3rd Ave. And come drive for Lucian Transportation, looking for some new recruits for the beginning of the school year. $2,000 for the sign-on bonus, and current drivers will still pick up their $1,000 bonus. for a recruitment bonus. And call today, 705-360-4090 to drive with Lucian Transportation.
All right, pal. So lots of folks chatting about The Rock returning.
Yes.
Go Rock, go. And Joanne saying, I can't believe the ice is back in the MAC. So that's
it's back already. Just seems like we blinked. Now they took it out. Now it's back, and lots of fun happening. And again, yeah, the Timmins Rock going to they've got their eye on the prize this winter.
That's right. Joanne says 4 workers from Pure Later and Timmins won $1 million. Wait, that's pretty awesome.
Awesome.
That's true. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. Amazing. And I also wanted to shout out the stratospheric balloon base. Remember we had David Laneville on. He was talking about the Timmins Ring Ed Association, but he's also a part of the stratospheric balloon base, and they are ready for their big launch. One launch of many coming up for this month, and it happens on Tuesday night. So if you see something weird and awkward floating in the sky, it's going to be a balloon about it's like 400 feet. These things are ginormous in size. And again, keep your eyes to the sky.
There we go, pal. All right, my dude. You said it all and you did it all.
We did it all. And speaking of the Timmins Rock, wanted to mention that they are still looking for billets. So if you want to become a billet and help out the Timmins Rock, you do get compensated for the position of helping out the Rock in the billet department. Send your emails and inquiries to timminsrock.com. And of course, that's where you can find your season tickets for the upcoming season. And busker is still needed for the farmers market. Lots of entertainers each and every Saturday, and they're looking for entertainers, fire breathers, jugglers, you name it. They're looking for you. Rock, we sell it.
I love how people tell us what they're up to. You know, Lori spent the day outside. Joanne saw some pelicans. Joanne Savard is drinking some water. I love these updates in people's life. I don't know why I do.
We live vicariously through our viewers. We love, we love each and every one of them.
I really love. All right, Kinsman, the next 2 shows I'm not here. I don't want to come home and see that the business is closed sign, okay?
That's it. Not going to break anything. And to make things easier, you can't go from, Jamie Klomp. Now I'm going to be comparing you to a Jamie Roach. Same hairdo.
How many Jamie? Oh, at least I got a Jamie that's still bald jokes you got queued up.
I've got about 10 of them.
You got about 10 of them. All right, pal. Enjoy your night and keep the shop safe.
It's going to be safe. Good luck in Buffalo and have some fun at Motley Crue. That's one heck of a concert you're going to.
Yes, sir.
Sigues aquí. Hace tiempo que ya me fui.